Hello, everyone. I hope you had a great weekend. It is Monday and it is July 20th. On our show today, we do have Jeff Parker with his update from the weekend and some things that are going on here in our community. And then I have some interesting information for you regarding learning a new language online. And so I've got some various sources for you to go over. All right, let's tell you about one meeting that we have today. It's the All Directors, All Boards meeting. That'll be at 9:30 this morning, and we will air that here on our station, and it will follow this day. All right, if you're watching the morning program. Let's go to our resources. We have OCHealthInfo.com, which is our normal resource for finding all of the numbers by city and also by zip code. You can go to cdc.gov, and that is staying healthy with COVID-19. COVID19.ca.gov, and that is where you can get lots of information on California numbers as well as the governor reopening plans. Now, the county has added a new hotline number, so if you wanted to get recorded information or even if you have questions, you can dial 714-834-2000. Now, of course, you can always go to our website, which is lagunawoodsvillagealerts.com, or you could email us at info@lagunawoodsvillage.com. Let's take a look at our weather. It is looking very pleasant this week, not too hot at all. We have today's numbers are 79-64. Tuesday, 80-64. Wednesday, 77-63. Thursday, 76-61, and by the weekend, it's still looking lovely at 77-62. Our sunrise and sunset, the sunrise this morning was 5:55, and our sunset will be 7:59. So as I mentioned, we are starting to go earlier and earlier for our sunset. Our photo today was sent by Ben Givens. Thank you, Ben. Looks like a gorgeous day down there on the bluff of Strands. Very nice. And if you have a lovely photo that you would like to share with our community, please send it on over to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. When we return, we will have Jeff Parker, so stay tuned.
Dr. Beto, Doctor of Physical Therapy, and I want to share with you a Medicare program that allows safe in-home treatment. No more crowded clinics, no more waiting rooms. If you or your loved one are suffering from pain, poor balance, strength, or have had a recent fall, we can help. Call Care2 Health now to see if you qualify.
Did you know that we are living longer, healthier lives than ever before? And did you know that social interaction, brain stimulation, and exercise improve your quality of life? Did you know the Saddleback College Emeritus Institute offers 200 tuition-free classes to older adults in South Orange County? With over 30-plus locations between Lake Forest and San Clemente, it has never been easier to take advantage of your third act of life. Sign up today.
Today, patients have many options for their care, whether it's their private doctor, in urgent care, retail clinics, nursing advice lines, and even telemedicine. So while patients do have many options for their medical problems today, some conditions, such as heart attack, stroke, and sepsis, truly need immediate care in the emergency department. Every minute does count. We're here ready to help 24/7, 365 days a year at Memorial Care Saddleback Medical Center Emergency Department.
To help stop the coronavirus, the CDC recommends to avoid contact with people who are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue, then throw the tissue in the trash. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces. Stay home when you are sick, except to get medical care. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. For more information, contact the CDC. A message from Village Management Services.
Welcome back. We have Jeff Parker here from the weekend, so hopefully you had a good weekend. Thanks for joining us today.
Good morning, Lisa. Thank you.
So you've got some numbers to share with us, and boy, I'm happy to say things look a little better.
They do. We say Orange County had a good weekend in the sense that some of the numbers were lower than what they've been and what we're seeing in other counties. So that's good news. So start off with these are yesterday's numbers, 415 cases, positive cases, 6,000 tests.
Wow.
So that's good in the sense of a percentage. 0 deaths.
Yay.
That's really
That's really
good
great,
news.
yes.
Laguna Woods numbers at 34 still.
Okay.
So that really hasn't changed. So that's good as well. And one of the positive things is that we're seeing the kind of the stabilization, if not just a small drop in the hospital utilization. Not a significant one. I don't want to get everybody going yay,
Yeah.
but. Yesterday's 665 with 214 in ICU. There's on the chart right there is a good example of some information with regards to the percentages testing positive. Again, this is a 3-day running average, not just yesterday. So again, we're still above 13% in that positive test rate. So we want to see that get down below 10%, or in fact 8% by their standards.
Oh, look, and they have choices down below. That's
yeah,
great.
so
So
if
when
you-
did this change? Just this weekend?
They've just added this additional information, so it's really good. So that one pointed out that minus 1.1 threshold on hospitalization, so it's down. So that's really good, and want to see that obviously continue, because what that really means is ICU beds that are available just in case will go up too.
Right, so on the upper right-hand side, the percent of ICU beds currently available is 36%. And is that all of Orange County?
Yes.
Okay, and then percent ventilators currently available. So that's actually a good number, because they're not having to use the ventilators.
Exactly.
I think I had mentioned on Friday that I had spoken to a couple of doctors over here from Memorial Care, and they know so much more about how the disease is affecting people now that they aren't having to intubate them nearly as much.
That's so important, important, because that's such an invasive action, and actually can cause multiple problems because of that, which is what they ran into earlier in the process. So
that's great. I like that.
this is a really good
I like
chart.
that new addition. That's wonderful.
And there's a couple other things that I wanted to mention up here that we're going to show on the slide. And here, so this is the one that it really shows you the hospitalization current activities. Like I mentioned, the 665, and you can see at the very end we've had a couple of 2 or 3 days of dropping. We had one a little up and then back down. And again, with regards to the ICU, kind of a little rolling curve downward. That's really good. We had that big spike about a week ago.
Yeah.
But this is positive news. And I want to tell you positive news as much as I want to tell you the negative news. So good weekend for the county, and solid weekend for the village, because our name numbers didn't really change. So again, appreciation to everybody involved out there. Stay at home when you can. When you get out there, wear the mask and socially distance as much as possible.
And also, we were talking before the program about places that are doing a really good job of adhering to the governor's directives. So, restaurants and grocery stores and things like that are doing a fairly good job. However, if they come across one that isn't doing a good job, what's the recommendation?
Well, they can call the Orange County Health Authority, a health agency, because they're responsible for also working with the Orange County Sheriff to go out there and send recommendation to these people, let them know what the rules and the laws are. So the health agency has staff that work in the compliance side of the equation. They don't have a lot, though. Obviously, that's not where they have been. So really, they're looking for compliance from businesses based on the recommendations and the orders that are out there to self-comply. And that's what's necessary to continue.
Perfect. Well, perfect, because I guess, sometimes people are coming across maybe a grocery store that really isn't adhering to it, or even, I had mentioned, some restaurants aren't doing it either. And, it's almost like they're really taking a chance, because they can get huge fines for it.
They can. One of the other things I wanted to mention with regards to numbers, and it's up on this new charts that they have too, is that we've talked about the village being the residents here in that 55 and over at risk.
Right.
And this upper chart I thought was real important, because this is
that.
unfortunately the death rates related to people who have gotten COVID-19. And as you can see, when you look at those charts, 55 all the way up to 85 plus, the numbers are so staggering in the sense that we see lately a lot of people in 25 to 40 years old are getting COVID, but relative to the severity, 55 and up is almost 80+% of all the people that have passed away are in that category.
Yeah.
So that's why we want the community to protect themselves, because we are at risk in that environment.
Okay,
So,
wow. This is great.
Yeah, and
Boy,
they
they've
have
really
also
done a nice job, very visual.
Yeah, and the second chart talks about the race, ethnicity that they have recorded. They don't have a lot of data there, but again, the important one I just wanted to mention, although it's very sad, is the age group, how they're affected from the death rate.
Yes, yes, and you know, like you said, the young people are getting it, but they are recovering, and hopefully that'll also sort of translate as this does potentially mutate. You know, maybe it'll mutate to something much less severe. So you never know. It's been kind of a crazy thing. Well, thank you. That's a really nice chart. I think they've done a good job of helping us visually see.
They have.
So I understand you guys have some big stuff coming up here with the directors and the boards and all that.
So we start this week with kicking off our budgetary process, what we call version 1. We're going to have our all boards presentation this morning, as you mentioned. And so we will present the overall budgets for all of the mutuals, GRF, United, and Third.
Okay.
So it's a global perspective of where we stand with the village. Part of that is also going to be a dialogue with regards to insurance, because our property insurance continues to be a problem and growing in this area. And that has a lot to do with, for those that can remember, the major Paradise fire that happened in Northern California that wiped out a community, basically. And so those property insurances all throughout California and really throughout the country, because of natural disasters, have just seen a humongous increase in the cost of property insurance and in general insurance overall. So we're having to address that. It's a very serious matter relative to the village. And at the same time, we wanted to provide all of the boards information with regards to our assessed value and where that's going, because it's gone up as well. So it's kind of like a double whammy in insurance. But at the same time, we got great direction from the boards previously while we were putting the budgets together. And so we're going to be introducing that to them today. And then GRF, Third, United, all will have independent meetings in the next week leading up to Third is the last one next Monday. So over the next week, we'll have about 4 different budget meetings individually and get through this first version, get their directive if we're going in the right direction or if they want to tweak it. And then we'll be back in August for our live meetings with regards to the budget activities.
Oh, okay. And at what point do you come out with the final budget?
It'll be in September when the boards adopt the final version. Okay. There's not a lot of change that happens between the August and September version, so really it will be the August meetings in which we'll finalize these budgets.
Okay, all right, great. Well, thank you very much for the information on the numbers as well as the budget stuff, so we'll keep an eye out for all that.
Great, thank you so much.
And when we return, I'm going to share with you some ideas of where you can learn new languages. We'll be right back.
Summer is here. Diane's Hallmark has everything you need to make summer cool. From clothing to jewelry to unique one-of-a-kind gifts, Diane's Hallmark is the place to go. Diane's also has a large religious section as well. Come in today to see it all. Diane's Hallmark is located in the Walmart Shopping Center.
I just love that ring. Where'd you get it?
I got it at the jewelry box. I saw it on Facebook, and then I went in and bought it. They have the most unique, awesome pre-owned pieces for amazing prices.
The Jewelry Box of Lake Forest, voted best jewelry store in Orange County for 8 straight years, offering unmatched prices on fine jewelry and watches, refurbished to new condition.
Visit us in our store or shop our website for just arrived items.
The Jewelry Box. It's about trust.
Hi, I'm Vince Ferragamo. I spent some of my best years as an NFL quarterback, but today I've got a new team, and we're helping seniors who spent their best years fighting for our country, defending our freedom, and informing the nation. Our hometown heroes need help. Agewell Senior Services is their lifeline. Nonprofit Agewell can do all of this because you care enough to give. Please join me in supporting Agewell. Donate today.
Welcome back. So there's a couple of resources online that you could learn new languages. And since we're still at stay-at-home directives, it might be a good idea to invest now, and it's not very expensive. The first one is called Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com. 14 different languages. Lessons with realistic scenarios, and this one happens to be the #1 selling language learning application. It's $12.95 a month or $8.95 a month for 3 months and a 20-day money-back guarantee. So hopefully by the end of 20 days, you are speaking the language of your choice on that one. The next one is called Ling.com, Ling.com. 24 different languages offered, and you can immerse yourself in their vast library of language courses online, and there's also a mobile application. You can start for free, but once you have probably gone through a 7-day trial, it's $12.99 a month or $8.99 a month for 12 months with a 30-day money-back guarantee. The next one is called Fluentu.com, and that one offers 10 languages. And that Fluentu's unique platform focuses on language immersion. Fluentu, they're yelling at me in the crew, back in the control room. I wish they wouldn't do that. 14 days for free, $30 a month, or $20 a month for a year. Oh, FluentU. FluentU. There we go. It's like a game show here, every once in a while. Welcome to Monday morning. The last one is Duolingo.com. 35 languages are offered. It is focusing on making language learning intuitive. It is designed more like a game than a course. And you connect with friends and family through Facebook. And this one is completely free, which sounds like the best deal. Plus, you can also have fun with it. So, Duolingo.com. All right, when we return, we will have the movie for today and some other information for the community. So stay tuned.
At Harvard Eye, we're so happy to be open again to see you for all of your medical and surgical eye care. We're taking great care to protect everyone from COVID-19 by seeing fewer patients, spacing out chairs in the lobby, sanitizing our office constantly, and doing much more. The world is changing a lot, but what hasn't changed is we're honored by your trust and confidence and committed to keeping you safe. We can't wait to see you again.
It's important for you to get your financial house in order. And so it breaks my heart sometimes when I see widows that come in with $100,000, $200,000 to their name, and yet their broker has lost $200,000 or $300,000 in the market when they shouldn't even have been in the market. The most satisfying part that I find in working with retirees is when they come in on their annual reviews and the market has had a bad turn, and we know that we can sit down and look at them and say, you haven't lost any money.
Most real estate agents stick to the 3 Ps of marketing. They place it on the MLS, they put up a sign, and pray that it sells. Laguna Premier Realty takes a different approach to marketing your home. From professional and high-quality photos, to high-definition video, single property websites, and 3D virtual tours. We will make your property stand out and, most importantly, sell. So whether you are looking to list your current home or find your dream home in the Village, Laguna Premier Realty is here to help.
At our new Memorial Wave Imaging Center in Laguna Woods, formerly Orange County Diagnostics, you can expect the same precise imaging, multiple modalities for your imaging needs, and the same friendly staff with medical providers like Dr. Syed Sharakni. The Laguna Woods Transportation Service offers convenient access right to our door, and we continue to provide the care and compassion that you expect from our new Wave Laguna Woods location.
Back. I was just turning around looking. It's A Beautiful Mind. It is a really great film. It is starring Russell Crowe, and I have to tell you, it's really well done. A human drama inspired by events in the life of John Forbes Nash Jr., and in part based on the biography A Beautiful Mind by Sylvia Nassar. From the heights of notoriety to the depths of depravity, John Forbes Nash Jr. experiences it all. A mathematical genius, he made an astonishing discovery early in his career and stood on the brink of international acclaim. And really great flick. And that is brought to you by Kaiser Permanente, and that'll be at 2 and 6 p.m. today. So enjoy that. A Beautiful Mind. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Okay, in other news, Agewell Senior Services has extended the Great Plates program through August 10th. So if you are in need of home-delivered meals and you are 60 and over, you can call 949-382-6099, or you can visit myagewell.org to learn more and to apply. So that's really a nice thing, and I know so many people have taken advantage of that and have enjoyed it, and it's good meals and very helpful for those who are staying at home. The next one that's new is also by Agewell, and it is Head to Toe Exercise. So they have 2 different ones. They have one Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Now, of course, this is an online situation, so you can do exercising at home. And Monday, Wednesday, Friday is 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. And they have, it's an arthritis instructor, Christina Stifel, for a class that reduces the pains that arthritis brings to joints and the body while standing or sitting. And it can be done at your own pace. Now, in order to sign up, you need to call her at 949-973-8973, and it's just $2 a class, so it's super inexpensive, and I'm sure it'll be very, very nice to be able to do some exercising to help your arthritis. All right, 19th Restaurant and Lounge, just to let you know, is open for patio dining only. They are open from Monday through Sunday, 7 p.m. to close. Reservations are recommended, but they will accept walk-ins. So to call and get more information or to get a reservation, you would call 949-206-1525. Now, July is Parks Make Life Better month. Now, Parks and Recreation are promoting physical, emotional, and mental health wellness through organized and self-directed fitness, play, and activity. And you can go outside and you can visit any of our 10 lovely walking trails here in Laguna Woods. Then, of course, you can also enjoy the creek, and sometimes you'll have music down there. If you want more information to learn about the various activities that are going on around our community and parks, you can go to lagunawoodsvillage.com /amenities, and then go to sports and then trails, and they'll have all that information for you. The library is open for you to download or to borrow books and DVDs. Obviously, you wouldn't be going into the library, but you could call ahead for something and let them know what you're looking for, and they can have that for you. You would call 949-597-4274, or you could email them at lwvillagelibrary@yahoo.com. And then one other fun thing to do is the Festival of Arts of Laguna Beach has FOA TV. It's an online library of videos that are created for the fans of the Pageant of the Masters. Now, what's nice is they have clips of some of the past Pageant of the Masters performances, the art show, so they've got a lot of great stuff. And then you can go to foapom.com, or of course you could follow them at Festival Pageant on their social media. Let's go ahead and take a look at our weather one last time. As I mentioned, it is looking lovely all week. Not hot at all. I mean, it's going to be just pleasant. Monday today, we're looking at 79, 64. Tomorrow, 80, 64. Wednesday, 77, 63. Thursday, 76, 61. And Friday, 77, 62. So pleasant all week long, not looking for anything too hot. So have a great day today in the village, and we will see you again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Of course, you can always watch our rebroadcasts at 12:30 and 5. Stay healthy, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Tip, toss, take action. Don't give mosquitoes a fighting chance. Don't give mosquitoes a fighting chance.
There are everyday actions to help prevent the spread of respiratory diseases. Wash your hands. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Stay home when you are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects with household cleaning spray. For more information, visit cdc.gov/COVID-19. This message brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Just wanted to let you know, in the midst of the COVID virus update, we are open. We are seeing emergency treatment. We've taken some extra precautions to make sure that our patients are safe. We're taking temperatures to make sure that no one has a fever, and we're also having patients rinse with a medication called Pyroxal for 30 seconds. And there's a number of other precautions that we've taken here in our office to make sure that everyone stays safe during this difficult time.